welcome. Thank you.
We've been exploring Colorado for a little over 2 months now, and we've been having such a great time. We love Colorado. It's one of our favorite states, and we've been to 49 of them, so that says a lot. But we've made our way to the Leadville area, and if you don't know about Leadville, it is the highest incorporated city in the United States at a little over 10,100 feet at elevation. Last night, we camped just outside of town, and so we've never been in this area before besides for yesterday, and we're super excited to explore. We have a little bit of work to get done first. We're gonna walk the dogs at our campsite a little bit and check it out around here. But we're excited to head into town and see what there's to do there.
We recently upgraded our camp setup with this new table. This is a Eureka table and it folds up really small, which is perfect for us who live this way and anyone else who just wants something compact and small. So it's really cool, really awesome. We love it, and it's been great because now we can work outside, and we always work outside, but usually we'll just work like in our chairs and have our laptops on our laps. But it's been really nice to be able to have a table where you can put our drinks, put our laptops, and get work done outside a lot more comfortably. Yo, Colorado has some crazy bugs. I don't know what this is, but he just landed on top of our outlet, and we've been hearing bugs the whole time we've been working.
They were eating lunch, getting attacked by bees, kind of just flying all over us, and a hummingbird was flying over the table.
It's been a crazy morning. I don't know. Does anyone know what this is?
Oh, and then another bug landed on our table, and he was eating another bug in his hands.
I wish we got that on video.
Right here. He was just sitting there eating a bug. And
yeah,
I blew on him and he flew away.
Together they flew away.
Yeah, so that's why I have my hat on and everything. I'm like,
Grayson's hiding.
I put pants on because the flies are biting me, not the mosquitoes. The mosquitoes are flying around me, but the flies are biting me. I don't get it. That thing's freaking weird. It needs to leave.
He's just staring. I don't know if he's staring. I can't see his eyes, but the heck is going on? Comment down below if you know what that is. It's so nice camping in an area so close to town. I know we mentioned it earlier, we're literally only 10 minutes away from town, and to be able to have this dispersed camping or boondocking or free camping, whatever you want to call it, is super nice. And all the spots are pretty spread out. I mean, if you stay right in the beginning, there are a bunch of people all together, but if you drive back a little bit further, I mean, there's not that many people out here. So super nice camping out here.
Nice is not only are there very little people camping here, or at least close by to us, but we're camped is in like thicker trees. So like as you look around, you can see the trees are more like spaced apart. They're actually a lot shorter. Like these look like new growth, like way younger than the trees that we're parked by. But what's also beautiful is you look amongst the trees and you see these huge mountains. And some of these are 14ers. I'm pretty sure one of them is Mount Massive, which is a very big, massive mountain here, over 14,000 feet. One of them is Mount Elbert. I'm not sure which one, but I know it's Colorado's tallest and the second tallest in the lower 48. So we've climbed the 14er before. We might be climbing Elbert, not in this video, but stay tuned, maybe in the next video. We're hoping to. Fingers crossed the weather holds up and stays good so we can climb it.
And these are the mountains he's talking about on this lens. It looks tiny because we're using a wide lens, but those are some of the mountains out there, and they kind of just keep going. We made it into Leadville and it is super windy and I think it's about to rain. I just heard thunder. But luckily we're going inside to a coffee shop called City on the Hill. We've heard nothing and seen nothing but great reviews about it. So we figured we had to try it. It's way too cute of a city to just walk and not try anything. So coffee it is, or some kind of drink. I don't know. We'll see what we get.
Who doesn't need a little afternoon pick-me-up? Not only is it super cute in here, everything is pretty affordable. All of this was around $15, around $18 with tip. And we are excited to dig into this little piece of cake we got going on here.
What kind?
Pretty sure it's a
Carrot cake.
It looks insane. It smells insane. Tastes insane.
And I got a chai tea latte, Grayson got a drip coffee, and then we got this pecan bread, but we're gonna save it for later, hopefully. That's the plan.
We're gonna try.
Leadville is such a cute little city that was once a mining town. Gold was found here in the 1860s, but actually didn't become popular until the 1870s when silver was found here. But we've been to a lot of these little cities around Colorado, and we love this one because it's cute, it has lots of history, and it's not very touristy compared to some other ones, so it's really enjoyable to walk around and just do a little window shopping.
We were in town yesterday. We came by the store called Melanzana, which means eggplant in Italian. And basically what it is are these like Leadville made sweaters, fleeces, shirts, pants, a lot of cool stuff. And basically you have to have an appointment to go to this store, and the next appointment is April of 2025. But they do have a rack of stuff where you can kind of shop. They throw stuff on there, and if they have your size, you're allowed to buy it. And so I got something yesterday. There was something in Ashley's size yesterday, but she didn't like the color. But long story short is, we are back to hopefully find something in Ashley's size. 3 to 4 times a day they put clothes onto this rack. And so I guess they've only done it twice today, and it's around 4:30. So he said they're gonna do it one more time. And so fingers crossed they do it within the next, I don't know, 15, 20, 30 minutes, because we are hoping to get a hike in. And so if she doesn't get it today, we'll have to come back again tomorrow to check it out. But fingers crossed to get something in her size that she likes on this rack. It is so cool to pass by buildings like this old Silver Dollar Saloon right here. This is the second oldest saloon in Colorado, and it was established in 1879. And if you look at it, it's pretty incredible that it's still in this kind of shape. Wait.
I know we mentioned this area is really known for their 14ers, which are their 14,000-foot mountains, and 2 of the tallest ones in Colorado are right here. But we are not doing one of those right now. That's something you start really early in the morning and you prepare for, which we are mentally preparing because we would love to do one. But we're gonna go do another hike that's in the area. It's only about 30 minutes away, and it's a 2 or 3 mile hike, and it looks really pretty, and we're gonna be hiking to a lake, so let's do it. For the last 1.5 miles to get to the trail, it does go off-road. There was no sign that said 4-wheel drive. We were reading some reviews on all trails, and you always get a mixed bag of reviews there. People saying it's no big deal, and other people saying worst road ever, and all that kind of stuff. So we'll just see how it goes. It's definitely seeming to get tighter as we get closer to the trailhead, but we're only 1 mile away. You have like a foot, 2 feet, 2 feet. You know it's a tight road when we're both leaning out of our windows to make sure we don't go off the road on this side or go up the mountain. A foot.
You can't park there because it's private property.
Yeah, we were contemplating just parking over here somewhere, but it's private property, so we can't park here. The road, it's not that it's scary, it's just really tight in the trees, and it's just like we take up the whole entire road. So we saw this part that's super rutted out and we're like, should we even continue? We're only half a mile away, so it'd be a shame to turn around, but at the same time, we don't want to, you know, mess up the truck or the camper or anything like that. Not that I think we would, but I think we're just gonna walk a little bit of it and see if it gets worse or not. Also, look at this old mine here. I think that's kind of what all this buildup is from and why the road looks the way that it does. Pretty rough.
The executive team decision says turn around, so we turned around on this sketchy little ledge over here on private property, and we only made this decision because we don't want to have to rush the hike. We love bringing the dogs. The normal hike time is an hour and a half, which we know we can do, but we usually take an extra 15-20 minutes, not because we're slow, but because we like to take videos and pictures, and we want to bring the dogs and enjoy the lake. And excuse me, we weren't going to be able to do all of that by the time we got there, with who knows what the road looks like ahead of us. So we're gonna head back down to leave a hike for another day, either this one or the other one we were gonna head to before this. This was like a last minute decision. We were supposed to hike a different trail, and we read this one being a 4x4 road and tight and this and that, and you never really know. It's like Ashley said, it's a bag of mixed reviews. So we thought we could do it. I really do think we can do it, but we should have came about an hour earlier.
Only Oreo could sleep on a road like this. He's sound asleep. Back onto the main road. It is a good thing we did not do that hike. We ended up going to Safeway before going back to camp to pick up some groceries, and while we were in the grocery store, the power went out and now it looks crazy outside. It is so dark, thundering, storming, lightning. If we were hiking, it would have sucked to hike in the rain and in the storm, but then we also would have been driving back on that road with it storming. So I think God was looking out for us by letting us turn around, because that would have been not so fun. We're kind of just sitting here in the car in our campsite waiting for this rain to stop, because the rain and thunder just keeps a coming. And I'm really glad we did not do that hike like I mentioned. So I think we'll wait it out and then just head inside for the night. This morning we went back to City on a Hill Coffee because it was so good. So we figured we would just go back there again, get some more coffee and get some work done there also. And we were also researching the weather on the mountains, specifically Mount Elbert, because we really want to climb that mountain. Like we said, it's the tallest mountain in Colorado. So we think it would be really awesome and a great experience. But the weather does not look so good the next few days, and we actually only have a few more days in this area before we head to Denver because my family's flying in. So we're gonna pick them up, spend the week with them, but maybe after that we'll come back to this area and do it because it looks awesome. But for right now we're going to do a different hike. Not the one we tried yesterday because we just don't really want to drive that road again. But we're gonna go do another hike that looks super fun, so we're really excited for that. You just never know what you might come across in Colorado. Look what's in the back of this truck.
There's two of them.
Is it a llama or an alpaca? I can't tell.
There's something else in there. It's just his back.
Oh my gosh. That's hilarious.
Forest Service too.
That is so funny. That thing's so cute. The trail that we're doing is Windsor Lake. This trail is only 2.1 miles, but it does have over 800 feet of elevation, so in such a short mileage, it might be a little steep, but the trail itself looks really pretty, and then the lake that we're hiking to also looks awesome, so let's get going. Pretty much this whole trail since the beginning we've been walking alongside the river, which has been really nice because the sounds of the water are just amazing, and then the dogs have so many opportunities to get water, so that's nice too. It's so cold in here. I think there's no way animals don't live in here. I don't think we're gonna go any further. What the heck? Oh, you don't want to become dinner.
We have made it up to Windsor Lake, and let me just show you how beautiful this lake is. It is so nice. The wind is blowing so perfectly. The temperature is amazing, and there are so many wildflowers surrounding the lake, which is just so beautiful to see this late in like wildflower season, I guess, because we were in places where like they've been dying off, but these are like so vibrant. And then also on the far side of the lake, we're actually on the far side, but past the far side are these beautiful rocky mountains. Let me show you.
We've been walking around the lake and just enjoying it. It is so pretty being surrounded by the mountains, and the water is so crystal clear, and we've seen lots of fish. And now that we're here, I'm kind of wishing that we brought bathing suits so we could jump in, but it is a little windy and cold, so I guess it is what it is. We're gonna head back down to the car now.
What's nice about hikes like this, where you go up the entire way, like you go up to the lake, is going down, you're going down the whole way. So it's a lot easier. I mean, it's a little bit of workout going up. Not that it was difficult, but it's a little bit of a workout. And then we go all the way down and back to the truck. So definitely love hikes like this, where it's a little harder on the way in and a lot easier on the way out.
We made it back to the camper, and we didn't really film too much on the way down. One, because it was starting to sprinkle, and luckily it's just stayed at sprinkling. I don't think it's gonna rain anymore. And two, we got new shoes, and they actually kind of gave us a little bit of a blister, so we were just rushing down. And three, if you guys remember our pecan bread we got yesterday, we were thinking about eating this when we got back. So now that we're back, we're gonna dig into this pecan bread.
Dig in, destroy.
Destroy, demolish. All the things.
Destroy this pecan bread, not just dig in. Careful with the goods.
Yeah. I can already smell it. It smells so good. Okay, I'll do the honors of the first bite.
I can smell it all over here.
Mmm.
Give us the notes. What it tastes like.
It definitely has some spice in here. You can taste the pecans. You can taste the spice.
What about the pumpkin? That's what I'm excited about.
It does definitely have a strong pumpkin. Oh my gosh, it's so good. And it's funny because we bought it yesterday and it's still so moist. I would think that we bought it this morning.
Just look at this. She's a beauty. She's a beauty.
I know.
That might have been way too big of a bite because it is really dense. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. This with like some cream cheese on it.
Sheesh.
Oh my. Oh my god. Should we try it? So the cream cheese that we have is actually the Oatly cream cheese. We've been trying to do gluten-free, dairy-free just because of preference. So I'm going to take a little bit on the back side of this spoon here. That's actually kind of a lot. I'm going to smear this like icing, you know? I just did enough so Ashley and I can both try it. Yeah.
Oh, that's going to be good. I can already tell. It's a game changer. That bread definitely did not last long, and we were already talking about either going back and getting another piece or just, you know, screw it and get the whole loaf because that's amazing. But we're going to end the video here. I think we're just going to go head back to camp, hang out for the night. It might rain, might not, so we'll probably just chill. But thanks for hanging out with us in Leadville. We hope that you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye!